Friends. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful time. You're welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. Today we'll be looking at another lesson in our ES6 series, JavaScript ES6 series, and I hope you enjoy it and learn something. So, the title of this lesson is Reuse JavaScript code using imports. Import allows you to choose which part of a Java file I just said Java. Which part of a file or module to load? In the previous lesson, the examples um, exported add from the math functions or JS file. Here's how you can import it into another file. So these are basic things that are a part of a lot of programming languages. So many programming languages have ways they do their imports and exports, and this is how JavaScript does. It's very important to note, but once you know it, it's not really a big deal. You can always replicate it. So here we have a statement that imports add function from math function or JS file, right? So here import will find add in the math function or JS file. Import just and import just that function for you to use and ignore the rest. The dot slash tells the import to look for the math function.js file in the same folder as the current file. Okay, so the relative file path dot slash and file extension.js are required when using imports in this way. So when you start using a real code editor, right? The type that you use to create your application, something like VS Code and others. You see a lot of these things there, right? So you can import more than one item from the file by adding them in the import statement like this. So here we are importing both the add and subtract from that same file. So in a very little exercise, we are asked to add appropriate import statement that will allow the current file to use the uppercase string and lowercase string functions you exported in the previous lesson. These functions are in a file called string functions.js, which is in the same directory as the current file. So simply we are just going to be importing two functions that we exported in the previous lesson. So if you haven't watched that lesson, I would advise you to also go and watch that one and the ones before it. So without wasting much time, let's import our functions. So we just need an import keyword and the curly braces. Then in here you have, I don't want to have to type all this. It's not a lot though. I don't want to make any mistakes. And it's just easier to copy and paste because we have it there. So why not? So you're importing it from the same directory where this current file is supposedly is. So dot slash, then the name of the file is string functions.js. Yes. So there you have it. So once you import these two functions into your file, you can now call them, you can make use of them. All right, so this is very important to know and it's very easy. All right, so let's run our test and we are good to go, I believe. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'll see you in my next video.